and welcome back to part 2 of the Lyrebird in Satoshi Kamiya's book. And yeah, let's get started. So the last thing we left off with was basically like kind of just inside reverse folding these two sides. And yeah, so now we're going to take this layer and kind of open it up like this. And then we're basically going to do the generic thing and sync fold it, open sync fold it. Like that. So there should be kind of like an outer kind of, I guess, shape, and then you're supposed to like pinch along that shape and then just repeat this, except going up, down, up, down, up, down. So if you like cut it right here and then look from the side, it would go up, down, up, down, up, down. So basically just like do a series of mountain folds and valley folds. And then just keep going until you run out of creases. So like that, and then the smallest one should okay, so like that, and it should basically be able to kind of lie flat. So yeah, you kind of have to adjust it a little bit before it fits, but in the end, it should look like this. So kind of like inside is like that, and then outside is thin, I guess. So now you're gonna do the same thing on this bottom layer. So it's just gonna be a different shape. And this one's a little bit easier, I would say. So this one's just like a triangle. So with a triangle there, and then just keep open sync folding. Fix something. Okay, so now this whole side should be thin, like this. And now you're gonna repeat all of that on this side. So it's a very long process. Okay. So now, with both sides finished, you're going to take it and you're going to flip it over so that it looks like this. And now you're going to fold this down like that. And basically, you're going to take this edge or pocket and then take it and fold it to the center. And then you're going to open squash fold it so that it hits the corner. Like that. Now repeat that on this side. And this is kind of broken, so okay. So just repeat that. Like that. Now like this, like that. So now you're going to take these two and then fold it up and then back down like this. And then you're going to take this and kind of lift up the first layer like that, and then fold it over kind of like that, and then on the side this should kind of like naturally come out, so just completely pull that out, and then yeah, so it's a little bit hard, but I think with enough practice you can get it. So now you basically should have kind of like a little pocket. So it's gonna be like this with a little thing here. So yeah. Now I'm just gonna flatten it. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is you're going to sink this middle crease. So you're going to push it down, and then, okay, so on the back, you're basically going to fold it like that, and then kind of like, okay, it's a little bit. So you're going to fold all the way from this on the back side to the other point. So basically just try to make a crease that goes from point to point. And then this should kind of like go up. And then you're basically doing a petal fold again. And then try to fix these imperfections over here. And yeah, so it's a pretty hard step. So like that. So you're basically just gonna look like this. And now you're gonna take this flap, not this flap, this flap, and tuck it inside. Like that. Now it should look like this. Now, what you're gonna do is flip it around and then fold this down like that. And then, I don't know why, but there isn't any references on this fold. But basically, what you're doing is you're going to make a triangle shape kind of right there, and then the top is going to intersect at a 90-degree angle. So like about that. And now you're gonna fold one and then take this first layer and then pull it out. And then make it go all the way down so that it's like this. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. So like that. And then fold it over. And then scratch fold that. And then take this. And then reach into this pocket and pull the paper out and then flatten it like that. Now, what you're gonna do is squash fold it, and then inside a reverse fold, like that, and then just do it on the other side. Don't fold it up. So like that. And now you're going to just take this like that and just fold this top edge to the center. So just do that. Okay, now you can fold it up. So it's going to be like that. And now you're going to fold these top edges to the center. So like that. Sorry about my chair squeaking. There's nothing I can do about that. I mean, kinda need some WD-40. I know it's for doors, but like, whatever, bruh. And now, you're going to take these and you're going to just tuck them behind. So take this layer and then tuck that in like that. Take this layer, tuck it in like that. Okay. Now you're going to take this and then fold it out from this lower crease right there. And then kind of just squash fold those layers. And mine's not the best, but it's fine. And then just take this one and then fold it out like that. And then squash fold it. Maybe just fix some of these. Just make them like hug the edge a little bit more. So like that. Now you're going to basically fold it back down and then inside reverse fold it out or back out like that. Fold it down. Okay, so like that. And now you're gonna fold this whole thing in half. So kind of like spread. Okay, so now you're going to fold everything in half. Okay. So now it should look something like this. And right now is a good place to take a break, so I'll take like.
Thank you for coming to the paper playground. See you next time.